After Tina Davis lost her job in the pandemic, she worried about how she would afford to send her to college. We're going to show you how one struggling mom reinvented herself and became a successful entrepreneur. Up next in today's Living Connected segment.
None of this, everybody. A Valencia mom started a business at a time when she had lost all hope. But now she hopes to inspire other parents who are going through hard times themselves.
Yes, and Brooke is here with her inspirational story.
Good morning.
It is inspirational. Tina Davis, she changed her life during the pandemic, and it all started because she lost her job and needed a plan. Not only was COVID all around us at the time, but her daughter was starting college, and she needed to figure out how to pay for it.
Terrified. I was terrified because her whole life I had promised her if she did well in school, I would make sure that she was able to go to college. But we still needed help with scholarships and all of that. It was just not available during the pandemic at all.
Tina Davis says her daughter Lauren had been a track star her whole life. The pandemic canceled the team's last season, though, as well as any hopes their family had for a sports scholarship. Then, Tina lost her job. As her daughter got ready to head to the University of Pittsburgh, Tina also had a son entering high school and a special needs son at home who was blind. Remember that sinking feeling taking over her body those days. Her daughter noticed.
One day my daughter said, let's just go to the park, make a video of one of your items. And that video, I posted it on Facebook, and it generated like 1 million views. And then I started to see how you can use social media to grow your business. This is by Steve Madden, still has the tag on it, and this is a $90 jacket, and I would sell this on my website for about $45, so about 50% discount.
Tina had been dabbling in reselling gently worn clothes or new things she found at a deep discount. With her daughter's encouragement, she decided entrepreneurship could be a good move, and she was right. The video blew up and sales soared.
It feels totally amazing because I feel like if something did happen again, I can overcome it. That's the biggest lesson that I learned, is that we can just all overcome anything that we go through.
In fact, that's the message she wants other moms to take from her story. You can overcome it.
I'm over 50 years old. I was in my profession over 25 years. So I want to encourage people of any age that you could start over and still be successful at any point in your life. We hear so many encouraging stories about people doing this all the time. You can start over.
Tina did have a small savings set aside for her daughter's college tuition. It just wasn't enough, and she was afraid of spending it all that first semester. But with her business doing so well, she tells me she hasn't had to touch 1 cent of it. And by the way, you can find her store on Poshmark. It's called Pretty Easy For You. We have the name right there on the screen for you. She hasn't touched 1 cent of those savings. She's worried about trying to stretch them past one semester.
That's amazing. And amazing how she was able to pivot. And as you noted in the story too, Brooke, that hopefully other people watching this, if you're struggling out there, maybe they'll follow her lead and go, okay, I don't have to just throw in the towel. I can do it too.
Yeah. And she's having fun.
Yeah.
She go out and she gets to, she finds these clothes at a deep discount and she curates them and brings them all together in one spot for people. And she's just been able to totally change her life.
I love that. It is the whole idea of taking a chance and bet on yourself, and you'll get ahead.
It's not giving up.
Yeah.
It's hard to sometimes. I like that she's honest about that. It's hard not to sometimes.
That part,
Yeah.
right? I used to work with Miss Tina, and she always had such a positive attitude and just this zest for life.
Yeah.
And so it's just nice to see that she's just inspiring so many other people.
And also, before I go, can I just say, how cool is it to see the daughter supporting the mom? Like, supporting their parents.
Yeah.
Like, you know what, Mom? You're kind of down. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let me show you what I can bring to the table. They're great together.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
For you.
And inspiring, I think, to hopefully many parents out there watching, if they're struggling, look at Miss Tina.
Yeah.
Right?
Look at Miss Tina. She's doing it. 3 children, and just, she's got the oldest daughter who she said, you did what you were supposed to do, and she made a promise to her daughter, you can go wherever you want to go, and I'll help make it happen if you help make it happen when it comes to the grades. And so she's in that space where she had to figure it out, and she did.
It really is a mother's strength, the promise she made to her daughter, and the fact that she wants to make sure that their futures are brighter for, next generation.